It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Everything.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
You need a green hat.
What? No, we have a green hat.
Laurina has a green hat.
I have the green hat.
Happy St. Patty's Day to
St.
you as
Patty's
well.
Day to you. You see the two little men here?
Having a little hat.
So they say to me, I guess you're the guy with the hat. That's his name, and that's Dawn, so I'm going to get a wig
But I'm bummed.
and put it on there. I think it'll be fun.
You know, question. I'm going to have to open this up to
No.
our audience.
No.
Question of the day.
No.
What do you get the man who has everything for their birthday?
I don't know.
I don't either. It's not easy buying a birthday gift for you.
Who has everything?
You.
Are you insane?
What is it
You
that
know,
you could
is
possibly
this Monday, Tuesday, Dawn? Is this Monday, Tuesday?
Think about it. Is there something that you actually really want that you don't
There's
have?
a lot of things that I want that I don't
Name
have.
one thing.
Speak.
No.
Share.
I don't want that. I don't celebrate my birthday. I can't stand it.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't like it.
But you don't
One of
find
those.
people have a difficult time buying you gifts?
Yeah, they buy me the strangest thing.
Because no one knows what you want.
They brought me one time, I had 100 pair of socks.
We got you that for Christmas one year. Yeah. He wanted socks, so the whole crew went out and got him packs of 10.
So, and they wrapped it in this huge box. And they gave it to me, and then when you got it, I said, oh.
All right, so you don't need socks. You don't need vests.
Yeah,
You need vests?
lots of vests.
Hats?
Lots of hats.
No, really.
Really?
Man who has everything.
I would like to get the Brooklyn Cafe put on the back of my jacket.
Okay.
Oh, that's easy.
Anyway, and then there's the helpful kind.
Okay.
Easy. Do you know, I've been looking for that for 10 years. 10 years I've asked.
Heather,
for
we
that.
got to reach out to Robin.
It never happens.
I got these
design
iron-on
your
things
vest. You were
I could
supposed
do.
to go to her event and design the vest.
I couldn't find her.
Did you go?
Yeah.
You did not.
Yeah, I did. I didn't want to tell you because you just say I'm stupid.
I would never say you're stupid. I
Yeah.
would explain where she was.
I couldn't find her.
All right,
I went to that place you told me to.
Did you see
There
the
was
whole vendor
nobody
fair?
there. No, it was nobody
Did you
there.
go on Sunday?
Went Saturday.
Because they're there on Sunday.
You didn't tell me that.
The Boca Vendors Fair is Sunday. That would be why you could not find her. If you're telling me the truth, I don't know.
I went on Saturday.
Anyway, the man who has everything. All right, I'm going to reach out to Robin and get you that vest design for your birthday.
For the back of the letters. On
Okay.
both jackets.
Okay,
That's what I want.
okay,
If you want to know the truth, that's one thing I've unfortunately have not.
okay. Because
Been
I
able
feel
to
like you are
achieve.
the man who has everything. And then it's kind of like, what do you get them?
I feel like for that you either make something or an experience.
Exactly. Or you just smile and give them a hug and say, I'm really glad you're in my life.
That's true.
Oh, that
That's
works
an
too.
experience.
It is. Depending
That
on
works
who's hugging
too.
you.
Okay.
That's right. You get a hug and
Yeah.
Is that
But then
enough?
with the same question goes to Dawn, though.
Well, you could skip the woohoo.
Because she's got a birthday coming as well. Our
yeah, but
little Aries.
don't pass all these experiences. She's a pro.
She's a pro. Oh,
Yeah, she
she'll
likes
let you
shoes.
know what she
Shoes.
wants?
Only shoes.
Well,
you
so
get her
wait,
shoes,
no,
you're very
or
happy.
you get her something that she would never get. I got her something she'd never buy herself, and
And that was?
well, it hasn't come yet. She hasn't gotten it yet. I can't tell you. I don't know if it's gonna come because I ordered it from a sketchy seller. So
They gave her a pink fallopian tubes. What is that?
Ovary.
Ovaries.
Oh.
They gave her an ovaries badge. I wear it all the time.
It's like a needle felted ovary and tubes.
It's the
angry
funniest thing.
ovaries,
I put
yeah.
a hat on it.
Mine were so angry they had to go.
So yeah.
They're in
So I put a
charge.
hat on. I walking around in memory of Dawn, because I like to wear little gamuts.
I know,
you
but I always think about, what do you get the person who has
Pair of
everything?
handcuffs. Where my handcuffs? People make me take those.
You
off.
want handcuffs for your birthday?
I have them.
All right, so you just
I
want
like to
the
put
best
them
on.
on my. You remember back in the day? Well, I guess not. Never mind.
I know nothing, but I'm sure. So Linda likes that?
No, Linda's the one that told me to take it off.
I would think so.
She says, "You really want people to think that you're that type of person?" But back in the day, that's what we used to wear. We used to have the handcuffs hanging down.
How about the bag of let's see, the wallet, you know, that's half hanging out and it's got the keys dangling off of it.
Keys hanging
The chain.
And the chain. Well, the
I
chain
had-
was
I
attached
had
to
the
the wallet.
chain. I had the chain, but it was
You still
never
got the
attached to the
keys.
wallet because I never had no money. Huh?
Still got the keys.
I got the
Sometimes I don't know whether
keys.
it's you or Jay walking through the
Jay,
studio.
Jay mimics me. She wears the keys.
Yes. Your keys hit a different way than hers too. Like if you listen to the sound
I was told to put them in my pocket
by
by the powers that be. The same people that told me don't wear the handcuffs. And do you know when I wear the handcuffs, what everybody says? Oh, nice looking set of handcuffs you got there.
where are your keys now?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Still hanging out of his
Still
pocket.
hanging out of his pocket.
I can't put them in my pocket. They'll break my pocket, so I put them on the outside.
Exactly.
You wear handcuffs on the outside of your blouse and stuff. I've seen
Never.
it.
I've never seen Laurina wear a haircut.
She turned red. She turned red. Would you like to tell us the story?
Yeah, sure. Never. No. I'm much softer and more sensual, and I don't need handcuffs.
They wear foam, you know, it has like coverings.
Yeah, I would
flowers.
know. I would not know.
Wow. The refinement of Freddie. All right, now we know. You want your vest and you want the things embroidered. Anything else for the people that want to know what Get the Man Who Has Everything?
Whatever you give me, and if you bring me a bottle of wine and we share a cup, I'm happy with that.
If
I'm
you
not-
give him a wishbone, he'll always take the short end of the stick.
Wow. I tell you a story and you tell everybody.
You told everybody. You told it on air.
Wow. It's
Did you
true.
not?
You never did that? So you have a wishbone
Yeah.
and you're at dinner, and you can always tell which is the weakest side if
You
you look
can?
at it.
I don't think you can tell. I think it can go either way.
Take your finger, slide it down the wishbone, and you'll see which is the weakest side. So I made sure that the person got the strongest side. I always took the weakest side.
Oh, that's nice.
It's more important to the person that you asked to do it.
Interesting.
It's
I
like
think I have
shifting.
about 4 or 5 dried wishbones sitting on my kitchen sill. you know,
Right?
the
That we never
windowsill,
break. I know.
just waiting for the proper
So,
time.
so when you look at it, you'll see the strongest side.
Okay.
Or do you spin it and they just grab it?
You have come up with quite
You never heard that?
an array of making sure that you get the shorter piece or that they get the shorter piece.
I get the shorter piece. I always give a stronger piece.
So do your wishes come true?
No, because he gets the
Sure.
shorter piece.
No, wait a minute though.
Yes. I'm
Do you
going to
wish?
say yes because if I say no, I'm like a jerk. Of course I get the wish. I get the wish. The person gets the strongest side.
You manifest the right wishes.
Oh, here we go again. All of that. All
of
the
that.
psychology behind the manifestation.
I don't know, something I learn new about you every day, but it's so not surprising. Ever learn something about someone, but yet you're not surprised? Like you taking the shorter end of the wishbone. Not surprising that you would want somebody else to shine and get their
Well,
wish.
you should stop saying that because now you're blowing my spot.
Well, now they
Not
know.
that I
they
have
know.
many
Chicken
wishbones in
wishes,
my life.
Wishbones?
I did it a few times.
Do you have anything lucky that you like to have for when you're? We talked about this early. We never got very far in the conversation.
I wear mom and dad.
Oh.
That's beautiful.
That's my luck right
Do
there.
you sleep with all that? Do you ever hit yourself in the face with all that?
I have.
Or you know when you wear a lot of necklaces and this like tangle in the middle of the night, you're trying to untangle your neck?
I
That
have.
happens,
Yep.
right? I know.
I have.
But we do what we do. How about you,
Sometimes-
Laurina?
Yeah, I have one that I wear all the time, and that's my cartouche. And
Your
I ha-
cartoon.
Cartouche.
Cartouche.
Is
What's
it
a
your name?
cartouche?
It's from Egypt. It's your name.
What's the nameplate?
Yep.
In hieroglyphics.
It's in
Oh,
hieroglyphics.
cool.
You got a lapel on. Be careful.
Summer
And
jackets, I love that.
so that's my name in hieroglyphics.
Oh, cool.
And then my husband's name on the back of it.
Oh, how nice.
See, that would be something I would never take off either.
I never take it off.
I love that.
And I wear that. I've got his name on the back because it's closest to my heart.
Watch your lapel. You're on your Put it back inside.
Yes, sir.
That's very nice.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Oh, yeah, he's amazing.
What do you wear? You wear something all the time.
Looking at all Laurina's beautiful jewelry.
It's very sparkly today.
Well, it's the only thing I had that was green.
Well, everyone should wear emeralds and diamonds because it's the only thing they have that's green. I think it's a great idea. Why not? When in doubt, bring them out.
Hat here, you know.
When in doubt, bring out
What
the
do you
emeralds
wear
and
all the
diamonds.
time?
I wear my star all the time. And I know when I change it, because I always say, like, it's a little broken, but I think that because I gave somebody some of the magic that they needed. So it came from my star. When I change it, things go a little haywire. I've changed it once. And like, to a new one that had all the points because it looked shinier, but it wasn't as magical. So even though it might be a little duller, it shares its magic with everybody.
That's very interesting. Very cool. Well, my dear, just to know you is to know the magic.
Thank you. I feel like it shares my little magic. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And Max, how about you? You're leaning on it.
I have this one ring. It's like a spoon handle, and it actually like causes inconvenience all the time. Like if I'm trying to put my hair in a, because it gets caught, because it's not connected. There's a little way you can get in there, and so stuff gets caught all the
Causes
time.
inconvenience, but it's lucky.
It feels lucky. I won't take them off. I actually won't take off any of my
Do
rings.
you sleep in all of those?
Yep.
Wow.
I have another little lucky charm too. It's a clotter ring.
Oh yes, I used to wear one of those, and I lost it at the beach. And
Oh, I had gotten this from one of my girlfriends. We went back to college late in life, and we were known as the non-treads. Although at the time, my dear husband turned around and called us retreads. But for our graduation with my undergraduate, she was originally from Ireland, and then she moved to England, and then we were in school together, in college together. So she had gotten this from Ireland for me.
How nice.
And it's never come off since. And I graduated in 1998 with my undergraduate, and 99 with my master's. Wow. Yeah, so it's been with me forever.
Almost 30 years.
Yeah.
that's cool.
I know, is that crazy?
Where'd you go to school?
I started in a community college, in Chicago, outside of Chicago. And then I transferred all the credits. I took all the credits, plus I got a scholarship for Western Maryland College in Westminster, Maryland.
Oh, nice.
So was there for 3 years and then got advanced standing in my master's program back in Aurora, Illinois. So I have my master's in social work. I was an addictions therapist there. Oh, wow. And then I decided that it was great foundation, super foundation, but I also got tired of fighting with the disease, because that's what it is. Alcoholism, drug addiction, it's a disease. And that's when I started going off on my own and became a life coach. And now I'm life and energy coach.
How many years have you been a life coach? Since 98?
Yeah.
Really?
Wow.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, almost 30 years now.
Before it was even a thing.
But, well, something, I was very familiar with therapy. So it was an important part of my growth process, because even growing up, I was always the peacemaker in my household. So, because it was a lot of turbulence. It was very toxic. So I would always be right in the middle, trying to make amends with everybody, try to make everybody happy. And so it was great foundation also for me to go into this particular field, because I'm still doing that. I'm still, working on the homeostasis within a relationship, the harmony, identifying what might not be working in a relationship and how we can heal it and come together and have some peace and joy.
How's it feel to always be the peacemaker?
Rewarding.
Asking for a friend.
Yeah, no, for me, it's very rewarding, because I've learned different techniques where I don't take in that negative energy. I've got very strong boundaries, and I know that also each person that comes in to my space and is looking for help, I'm there to help. But I don't take in their energy. I have, worked on enough of my own issues that my own agendas don't come into play, because they've already been healed, And I could go in further with that, from abusive growing up, incest survivor, date rape survivor. Wow. Yeah, or thriver now. Thriver, definitely.
Oh, I like that.
And domestic violence thriver.
Wow.
So, you know, there's nothing that anybody can bring in front of me that I can't help heal. And that I might not have also experienced in that space. So,
that's a whole lot of pain.
you know something? It is what makes me who I am, though. It gives me the opportunity of being able to sit here to share with not only you, but also the audience, and let them know that they're not alone. Let them know that there is light on the other side of this tunnel, and it's not another train. Not unless they want a train, and then we'd have a whole nother discussion about, you know, what are you getting out of this, honey?
It's a change of human behavior. You know, the rings on the thumbs, I was going to say, is a very special deal. I used to wear them all the time, and for some reason or another, they break off my hands.
Huh.
Remember that? They just kept popping. I must have lost 5 rings.
Well, you need one like this that isn't connected.
Well, where'd you get that?
The fair.
And there you have it.
Maybe it's the right ring. You gotta find the right ring.
All right, let's take a quick break. When we come back, Laurina Anderson's in the house. Today we're talking gratitude. How's that sound? Sounds great. What to be grateful for? Perfect for
Absolutely.
St. Patrick's Day. What are you grateful for? Max is going to talk about, I think we're doing some St. Patty's Day things.
Yeah, I brought my Lucky Charm.
All right, she's finishing up
Box of Lucky
the
Charms?
project I never finished yesterday. They're magically delicious.
You're funny.
Leprechauns and all. All right, more to come. We'll be right back.
Discover Rosie's Garden. The collection draws inspiration from the beautiful niece of the founder, Rosie, who brought joy to many before passing too soon. Her beauty and spirit are reflected in every piece. Founded by 2 friends, Rosie's Garden is a female-owned brand passionate about creating stunning, elegant jewelry that embodies the concept of bellissima, the Italian word for beautiful. With a philosophy rooted in grace and elegance, the brand crafts each piece of jewelry using only the finest materials, including 18-karat gold and the highest quality craftsmanship, ensuring that every piece is a true work of art.
Finding the world's best coffee. Nothing can stop Don Pablo from getting you the rarest coffees. Traveling across continents, climbing the highest mountains, overcoming immense obstacles, all for the quest of greatness. Experience this excitement with every sip.
Looking for music that brings back the memories? True Oldies FLA is South Florida's premier destination for timeless hits from the 1960s, 70s, and 80s. Brought to you by M2 TV Network. Broadcasting across multiple FM and HD stations, including 95.3 FM in Delray Beach and Boca Raton, 95.9 FM in Palm Beach County, 96.9 FM in Broward County and North Miami-Dade, and 106.9 FM on the Treasure Coast. True Oldies, FLA. Feel good music that spans generations.
Have you ever met a single person in your life that enjoys paying taxes? No, no one does. If you can't sleep at night because you have a huge problem with the IRS, I've got some free advice for you. This service is strictly limited to individuals that owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes. And if you qualify, we can guarantee that you won't be writing a big fat check to the IRS, or our services cost you nothing. The first 100 people that call today will get a free tax consultation worth $500. Stop worrying about your IRS problem. We can help you, we promise. Call the tax doctor right now. I mean right now, to learn more.
800-234-0316. 800-234-0316. 800-234-0316. That's 800-234-0316.
Duckworth Studio and AMP Media are collaborating to elevate your brand's visuals. It's time to update your image with professional photography. Let's showcase your brand with sophisticated, high-quality images. Whether you own a restaurant, a medical practice, an art studio, or lead a passionate team, we craft compelling stories for every business. Choose from a range of packages designed to fit your unique business needs, from a quick content refresh to extensive visual storytelling. Contact Max Duckworth today for your complimentary consultation. Email, call, text, or visit duckworthstudio.com.
You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddie S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape, the perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Every year on March 17th, the world turns a little greener. From lively parades to lucky shamrocks, St. Patrick's Day is a celebration of Irish culture, history, and a little bit of magic. So wear your green, share the luck, and join the celebration. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
And we're back. Freddie's heating up his coffee. I feel like you need your own thermos to walk around with, like a coffee thermos.
Right.
Because you're always heating up your coffee, or you need like a microwave attached to you that you can always continue to heat your coffee.
Don't they make those little mugs? That could be something. Okay, I actually claim this now. Maybe, you know those, I think they make mugs that are warming, self-warming coffee mug. Keep it warm.
I need a deep-seated warm mugger-upper.
And there you have it. All right, so today we're talking gratitude. Christmas. Today we're talking gratitude. We've got Laurina Anderson, our energy shifter, joining us today. Things to be grateful for, and then of course, those things that bring you joy. So let's roll it.
This portion of the Brooklyn Cafe Show is brought to you by Laurina Anderson, the Energy Boss.
Hi, I'm Laurina Anderson, your life and energy coach. And the reason why I say energy is I always ask everybody, I said, so how much life do you really have without energy? Like none. You know, it's like hard to get out of bed, or it's hard to get motivated or inspired by anything that you're doing. So that's why I teach people how to access and accelerate their internal energy field to give them more strength, more positivity, a better attitude, and to tap into those attributes that each of us have. Which brings me to the question of how grateful are you, and can you feel it? You know, we're so used to feeling the stress. We feel it in our bodies, whether it's in our stomachs, you know, our gut tightening up, or in our shoulders, or headaches, or neck aches. But how often do you really give yourself the opportunity to feel grateful? So that's what this whole discussion is about today, is how to access that gratefulness. You know, last week we talked about joy and allowing joy to come to the forefront. And I also gave you some exercises too, like don't pick up your phone first thing in the morning. Give yourself some time to just relax before you climb out of bed, and then go into the mirror and really look into your eyes and say thank you. Well, the same can be said about gratefulness. How to really feel that appreciation for who you are, how you show up, the people that you impact, and what that feels like, that you have made such a positive feeling in other people's lives, how you have given them your joy, how you have inspired them, how you've motivated them to be able to do the job that they want to do, to activate their passion for what they do. And it's all through being grateful. And I know a lot of times we say, thank you, God. You know, I say quite often, or thank you, angels. I'm really big into angels. And the reason why I say that is that it allows my heart to open up even more. Because the more that I can be in that space and the energy of gratitude and gratefulness and appreciation, the more I get to share that with every person I touch. Whether it is over the phone, in person, a text, an email, doesn't matter. I send it from that place of gratefulness because I'm really, truly grateful that that individual is in my life. When I'm working with clients, I do tell them when they leave my office, I say, thank you, God. Thank you, angels. Why? Because my clients allow me to experience my life's purpose, my divine life's purpose, what I'm here to do, what my soul mission is. And when I tap into that feeling of gratefulness, I vibrate from within. And you know, it's really interesting is that people can feel that. They can feel that just by your higher frequency that you're holding within yourself. So this is one of the things I love to give you a little piece of an experiment. You know, I want you to notice, what are you grateful for? What are you grateful for? What does it feel like? Now, mind you, it's a feeling. It's not a thinking. It's a feeling. What does it feel like? And here's the trick. Where do you feel it in the body? I want you to be able to come down into the body and really feel gratefulness. Because most of the times, us humans, we don't give it to ourselves. We don't give ourselves credit. We don't pat ourselves on the back. And I'm not talking from ego. I am talking from spirit, from your spirit. Because you had a particular plan and passion that you came into this world with. And to honor that particular passion, the talent, the skill set, honor yourself. Just like you would if you have children, or if you've got a puppy dog, or a cat, or any kind of pet. Maybe your husband, I don't know. But whatever it is, you know, feel it in the body. Allow yourself to really let it land. So that begs the question again, and especially of my co-hosts here, what are you grateful for? You know, I just heard Freddie turn around and say that he hates birthdays. I'm like, are you kidding me? How many people's lives have you touched because you were birthed? Not particularly on a day, but that you're here on earth with all of us. And what you have given to us. How could you not then love the fact that you're here on this earth? And we get to share your birthday. Okay, maybe we'll have a shift of the energy. So that's the question that we're going to give Freddie and Dawn and Max. What are you grateful for? So that goes back to you.
I mean, I'm grateful to be here, for starters. I feel like that's weak. I need to dig deeper.
Okay, dig deeper. And as you're digging deeper, then Dawn and Freddie, they can dig a little deeper too. What are you really grateful for?
What are you grateful for?
I'm grateful for your birthday party. I'm grateful for your birthday and yours and yours.
What does it feel like?
I'm very happy that you're alive.
Where do you feel that in the body?
Well, it depends on who I'm talking to.
It doesn't matter. No, just right now.
No, to me, sometimes mentally, physically, sometimes spiritually, sometimes.
A feeling is not mental. A
for
feeling
me, it is.
Happens within the body.
Sometimes.
All the time.
Sometimes I'm happy that somebody in the hospital.
Can you just go along with it?
Who's that? Okay.
Thank you.
It's in the body.
Jeez Louise.
It's in the body. My toes curl.
All right. There you go.
But I'm not aware of it all the time.
That's why.
That's because I don't understand what even the word grateful means.
Well, that's one of the reasons why I have you doing the exercise right now, so that you can really come down into your body. We're a whole energy field, Okay, we're not an energy field
Well,
up
you're
here.
a whole lot of field.
We're a whole lot of energy
You're a
field.
whole lot of field.
Yes.
It's very difficult to match my field with your field because your field is so much bigger.
Well, it's okay because I include you in my field.
Is that what you're doing?
Yes, and
Okay.
because you're in my field, you also get to feel what I'm feeling as well. Because it's in the energy. It's an exchange in the energy field.
Okay.
Okay. So keep feeling your toes. Don, how about
Feeling your
you?
toes. What am I grateful for? I'm grateful for this studio because it's totally shifted not who I am, but who I can show up as for people.
And what does it feel like?
It brings me joy, and to see the new crew come in yesterday and today, it's always like there is hope for the next generation. Because when things get stagnant and they come, I'm like, all right.
So where do you feel that in the
opportunity.
body?
For me, it's like in my gut.
Okay, now put more energy in it.
Okay.
Okay, and we move our energy through our breath, through our attention, and through movement. So put more energy into it, because the more that you can enhance that feeling, the more that goes out in the energy grid, and we're always creating and attracting. So just keep feeling more and more and more of it. And then pretty soon, you won't be able to take that smile off your face. You'll be like, constant, love it. Love it. Good for you.
She's
and you,
consistent.
Who?
This
Laurina?
one.
Yeah.
Consistently at a high level. That's hard to do.
No, it's very easy.
Well, normal people, it's hard to do.
If you want some joy, give me a call. Email me, text me, just get a hold of me, because I would love for you to experience that joy from within and being grateful for what you have. I mean, are you starving? Do you not have a roof over your head? Do you have gas for the car? Well, at the moment, yes. Do you have a car? Right? Be grateful. Nice clothes. I mean, look at Max. She looks beautiful in her green today. And what are you grateful for?
I'm really grateful to be in this year, early 2026, to be in a brand new place, in my life and people around me and my headspace. I've made a major shift, and I'm super grateful. And it's.
Where do you feel in the body?
Wait, can I add a little more to the first part?
Absolutely.
So, because it's actually, I was thinking about the first time I met Dawn and Freddie was they were doing an event at a restaurant, and I was so nervous. I wasn't even standing close enough to the mic. We could pull up the footage is somewhere. It's terrible. Please don't pull it up.
Yeah.
Because you can't even hear me. I was so nervous, and I've just been able to make so much progress, and I'm so grateful. And yesterday I taught how to make a thing on the show, which is
how to make a
huge.
thing.
A huge deal because I've been dying to teach a little craft class, and that was actually the first time I ever kind of succeeded. Freddie loved making it, and so anyway, what was the next question?
Where do you feel it in the body, honey?
All over.
Breathe in. Breathe into it.
My whole body.
We breathe all the way down into our belly, and then you exhale, piercing your lips. When you get down to the bottom, hold it for 3 seconds, bring it back in, command it through your nose. We command our breath, we command our reality. Keep feeling. Keep feeling. Keep feeling your toes there, Freddie.
You're wiggling.
It's my whole body. But more I feel it in my head a lot. I don't know, is that a bad thing?
No.
I feel I should say my heart or my gut, but I'm
my butt, can I say my butt? Look at my butt.
Okay, you just keep sitting on it.
All right, so let me ask you a question.
Yes.
You can be grateful for the life that you have, but it doesn't mean you may not want more.
No, it doesn't mean at all.
So how do you balance that? Oh, I'm grateful that
That's
I feel
a
it
good
in my
question.
toes, or I've got gas in my car, but I really would like more out of life.
Isn't that wonderful?
So how do you discern the difference?
Well, there is no difference. Okay. What you do is that in this particular space that we're in right now, give praise. Praise yourself for what you've done, what you've accomplished, what you have, the impact that you've made on people. But that doesn't mean that you're stagnant or that you plateau. We're here all the time to do better, to do more, to improve, to develop over and over again. There's nothing wrong with wanting more. That's just part of our human makeup, where we want more. So what are you doing in the present moment to allow yourself to have more?
Because I think sometimes people say, I'm grateful for what I have. I should not ask for more, because Thereby go by the grace of God, go I have so much.
Okay.
Maybe I should not have more. Maybe I should just be grateful for where I am in life, and it's not mine to have more.
Oh, it is more. When you have more, you get to share more. When you have more, there's more than you can teach others how to have more. I mean, how many teachers are there that are teaching finance, that are teaching real estate, that are teaching teachers, that are teaching children? You know, you're going to turn around and teach your child, oh no, you got plenty, you don't need any more. Not even. No, honey, because the more that you have, the more you have to give. But it's being grateful for what you have at that point in order to be able to give without resentment, without looking for payback, without saying, well, I've done this for you, what have you done for me? No, give freely. Give from your heart. Your heart doesn't keep score. Our heads
you see,
do.
But that's interesting because
wow.
when you say what I don't want a gift. I don't want that. But I do want to teach the word want.
I'll write that down.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't want specialty. I don't want that. It's not me. It's not what I do. But I do want people to learn, just like you're saying, it's okay to want.
Well,
Some
absolutely.
people feel guilty about wanting.
Well, that's a human thing that we play a game with in our head because that's all ego.
Or maybe it's just the fact that you give more than you take.
You have to allow the power of receiving. If you're giving out, remember, we're circuitry all the time. So if we're putting out, it's absolutely part of our circuitry that we allow it to come back. And when we stop it, when we say, oh, no, I really don't want a gift. No, thank you. You know, I don't need anything. No. Allow the other person to be able to share their love with you because you're important to them. And when you allow that, you make them feel so good inside because you have received, they were able to give you something and you received it. So remember, we're circuitry. We've got this circuitry always running. Just like electricity. You know, there's electricity going through this entire studio. But once you turn around and you pull the plug, you no longer can get what you have wanted. And that might just be acknowledgement. That might be somebody saying thank you. It might be greater gifts coming to you. It might be more business coming to you. We can't stop the circuitry. We have to allow it.
It's a balance.
We have to, what we give, we have to allow to come back. And the greatest thing that you can say, thank you. I really appreciate you. Thank you. It makes all the difference in the world. I used to not be able to take a compliment. I was like, no, don't compliment me on my looks. Because you never know when they're going to go away. And not only that, you don't really get to touch my true self, what I'm really good at, my talent. No, don't compliment me on my looks. And then I came to a place where I'm all one. My talents, my skill sets, my wisdom, my insight, my perceptiveness, my intuition, and the looks, we're all one. And I'm grateful for that. But I still love to share it with everybody that I meet, everyone, because I want them to feel the joy that I feel. And if they're in my space, they're feeling it. Because I will not stop until they do.
Like, I don't know, I feel like it might not always translate across the screen, but like in the room, like I feel like I can like touch your energy field, even without even, like it's palpable.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, that you can't give and not receive, or you shift the balance. The yin and the yang. Can't have one without the other.
Amen, honey.
Right? I know. And receiving isn't easy for people who are used to giving, especially the other side of the wishbone. You made that so easy today.
Yeah. Well, there's a whole nother story that we could go into.
You can't just keep giving the other side of the wishbone and never receiving anything, even in gratitude, because...
But that is the giving.
So, but there has to be, you have to be able to receive a gift back.
Not everything
It
Not
can even be a
everything-
compliment. It
but-
can be a hug.
but
It can
not
be something
everything can
small.
be explained. Sometimes when you do something and people say, "Why did you do that?" You know why you did it. It doesn't really matter.
You don't have to
how
explain
other-
it, but when
this
people
is
want
the
to give
wishbone
to
all over
you,
again.
you have to open up to receive.
Amen.
So the
I'm
energy can
one-
flow.
But I'm the one that extended the wishbone.
But that's giving. That's not receiving.
That's not true, because if I see that you need a wishbone
What are you receiving
and you
on
need
that?
to crack one and say, "Oh, I got the big hand, I'm going to make a wish."
You're giving.
Yeah.
What are you receiving?
That the person acknowledged the fact that they're getting a gift.
The other
They're
half of the
getting to
bone.
They make a wish.
And you didn't make a wish?
I wish that the person understands why I'm giving them the bone.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, sometimes people cannot take compliments. They can't take somebody acknowledging them because they don't acknowledge themselves first. So just like to love somebody, you have to love yourself first. And it's just not a talking thing, it's a feeling. Feeling the love within yourself and being able to share that. Same thing when you give, when you can't accept a compliment. It's kind of like, what is it inside you that won't allow it to come into you? What is it inside? Because I've also known that people get stuck, that they don't want to take a compliment because someplace inside they might not feel worthy of it or deserving of it.
Or they don't feel good about themselves.
Exactly. Now, I don't think that that's something that you deal with, Freddie.
Me?
Yeah.
This way or that way? Which way? This
That way.
Sometimes I'm not happy with me. A lot of times.
So.
I mean, I like me.
Do you love you?
Okay, I love me, but
Okay.
at the same time.
What does that feel like?
How does it feel like?
What does it feel like?
Depends on the time of day. It feels good. It feels good to be able to say that.
Excellent.
But it feels better to say, here's a mirror, because I want you to see what I see happens to be the greatest thing on the planet.
How about if we turn that mirror around so that
All
you
the
can see
time,
yourself?
I'm the one that put up the mirror in Studio A. I don't have an issue with any of that. My biggest issue is that I don't want somebody giving me when I think that they need more. When I think that they need more of me to get them to a point that we can reciprocate one another. I am very thankful, but it doesn't mean that I can't say, it's okay, I'm good. Doesn't mean I can't do that.
That's true. However, how do you think it might make the other person feel?
Well, I'm gonna make the person feel like $1 million. Because whatever they do bring, trust you me, in 64 years of life, that's never stopped anybody. From surprise parties to cars, to plane rides, to everything else. And I say, if you come with me, or you get in that car with me, then you got a deal. But if you're gonna give me something that's for me, that's when I have a little balance issue.
And I don't understand that. You know, I don't know why. But
again,
no, I take that
that's
back. I do understand
But
that.
that's okay, because it's not meant to be understood.
It's not okay for the person giving to you.
I make sure that they're okay. I will make sure that they're okay.
You can't make them feel anything that they...
I can't make them feel anything.
Thank you.
But I can also make
But
them
you
feel
can
okay.
make them feel grateful.
I don't have a problem with that. I can make people spin on the top with no problem, because I do it from my heart. I don't do it from my lips.
You are doing it from your heart. But when people give you something, they're coming to you from their heart.
And I say yes, but sometimes they give me something that they can't afford to, or
You can't make that. You can't make that.
Yeah, trust you me, I have.
You can't turn
sometimes.
around and you can't.
Unfortunately, I wish that was true. I wish I could say that's not true. But at the same time, I got friends, and then friends come and they give me things. You know, I'll give you an example.
Okay.
So April 1st is Passover.
Okay.
And Dawn and Sally yesterday asked me if I wanted to join them at Poppy's for Passover.
We love poppies.
Now, I'm not Jewish, but they asked me.
Okay.
So I went home and I said, Linda, we're going to go April 1st, Poppy's, and we've been to Poppy's a million times, to do Passover. Never been. So I wake up this morning and I spoke to Dawn and I said, listen, I hope that I'm not overstepping. Check this out.
Okay.
Where my brain went. And I'm not overstepping because it's a Jewish tradition. It's what they celebrate. It's who they are. I don't want to be the outsider, you know, coming in and stomping like an elephant and doing the wrong thing, saying the wrong thing, Because it can happen. I don't know what happens on Passover.
But they invited you, right?
Yes, but sometimes.
Did you say yes?
I say yes.
Okay, great.
He said yes.
Yeah,
But
I mean, I
call
think they
her.
know you're not Jewish.
He said yes with a carve out. If you don't want me there,
It's
I won't
okay.
go.
I won't be insulted because I don't
You're
want.
insulting her already
No,
because
no.
she invites
Yeah.
you.
I don't know what to do when I get there.
It's
So
okay.
I'm going to tell them, listen, you're going to walk me through this.
Oh,
Isn't it-
yeah.
Yeah, that's called
and
the
I
unknown,
said-
honey.
Well, I understand.
How do you
but
think you grow?
But sometimes when you're doing something traditionally for many, many years, and somebody from the outside comes in, and they don't know what they're doing, you're like that Uncle Fred that you have in the family. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about?
But this is a whole new experience. I told you, for me, I've never done Passover at a restaurant. I've
I didn't
always
know
done it at my home or somebody else's home. But because it's on a Wednesday, it's middle of the week, and the kids no one can travel in, we're postponing our Seder till Saturday at my house. So I don't know what it's going to be like. I know what it symbolizes. I know the core elements, the bone structure, they say, of the building. I don't know what the service is. If there even is, maybe it's just enjoying dinner together.
Is that the one where they hide the matzah?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yes. It's where we hide the matzah. It's where we give gratitude for
like an
our
egg?
freedom.
No,
Yes.
it's a cracker.
There's
I
a lot
know, I
of
did
there's a
hide the
lot of
matzah one
different
time in my
symbols.
life.
There's a lot of symbols, but it's where we are grateful for, as Jewish people, now more than ever, for our freedom. And they always say next year in Israel, and again next year in Israel. Here we sit.
And I'm going to have a great time learning.
Of course you are.
But I wanted to be careful. Because I don't want to be like
She
that
wouldn't ask
Uncle
you if
Fred.
she didn't want you to come.
Right.
Bottom line,
Well,
kiddo.
Sally and her,
Come on.
they have a different relationship. We've been to dinner with them
Well,
lots of times. We
When
have.
I grew up, it was always no one's ever left behind. You never have a holiday where you don't include someone. It wasn't you don't include them if they're a different religion. It's you never say stop including someone for a holiday. You never let anyone celebrate a holiday alone.
Yeah, but we've
There
been
you
to
go.
dinner. We've been to many, many places, the 6 of us, all over the place. It's never been a problem. Always have good conversations. We make fun of the food and the whole night. Steve is a food critic for the magazine. All of that is good. But this was different because this was April 1st. They had plans. I was not included in the plans. I said, I'd like to go. I was only kidding. And Sally and Dawson would come. And then I felt like, okay, I'm going to go. And then I thought about it. I says, what if they don't really want you to go?
No one would ever say. You would never say I
have to say
really
it.
want anyone not to be there. That would just be so out
So
of
what
context.
time is dinner?
7. And it's actually even late for Sally and Steve because they eat dinner at 5. So
Oh, wow.
they only had 7 o'clock available.
It's an experience that I want to.
Yeah.
I said, do I got to wear, what is that?
A yarmulke?
A yarmulke. I got 2 of them.
All right.
Because I've been with, I've been, with, what's his name is Jewish,
Yes.
Harry. Harry's Jewish, and he did this thing at Thanksgiving, and I popped it out and said, let's do this. And it was really, really cool. I love learning new traditions.
Yes.
Doesn't matter what
I agree.
the deal is. I just think
agree.
it's so cool.
I've been in Israel. I've been at the Wailing Wall.
Cool.
Yeah, and I've written my prayer and placed it in the wall, and my husband did the same thing. He had his yarmulke on, and it's 2 separate areas on the Wailing Wall: men on one side, women on the other.
Oh.
Yeah. So he went and did his prayer, and I did my prayer, and I honor each and every religion. I don't have to totally believe in the religion itself, but I believe in God.
I was going to say, isn't prayer and faith the same for humanity?
Everybody.
It doesn't
Absolutely.
matter. And where the wall sits is the universal meeting point of all religions, of everything right there. The pinnacle and right above it is the Dome of the Rock, which is where the Muslims worship. So that point, and historically, biblically, it is there. That is not even in discussion. It's everyone wants that. That's what the fight is, because everyone wants that land. We're all the same.
And it's really funny because all prayers go in
That's
one
what all the
direction.
fighting's about. Everyone wants that
I
land.
will never, in a gazillion years, understand the word fight. It makes no sense to me. You got land, you're given land. It doesn't matter who you are. Just pray to whatever it is you got to pray to. And then, but the bottom line is that you should love one another. I don't understand what the fight is about.
That's what I
It's
loved about
crazy.
Jerusalem, though. Jerusalem had all the religions coming together in commune, and there was no fighting. There was
jealousy,
There was
ego,
just
jealousy.
honesty. There was connection. There was communing with whomever, it didn't matter.
That's cool.
And it was all about God.
You know, it's funny because religion is turning into the word judgment. So that if you
It
don't
always
do
has been.
But if you don't do it my way, then you're doing it the wrong way. There's no such thing as doing it the right way in either way. I mean, at the end of the day, you're going to end up at the same fate, right? You're going to believe in something bigger than you, greater than you,
Right.
and that it loves you. What difference does it make? Don't say you're doing it wrong. People have this tendency, again, 1 and 1 is 2, 2 and 2 is 4, 4 and 4 is 7. All we figure out is the wrong number, not the right numbers. I don't get it.
So I was watching this morning, Michael B. Jordan. I guess everyone in Hollywood was just so proud of him for winning the award because he didn't come by it easily. And at the end of the day, he thanked everyone for their gratitude, but he gave praise to God, just like the football players do, just like everyone does. And they said, if you think you get where you get in life because it's just you, you're going inward. But if you're actually thanking God, something larger than you, the community that supports you as a whole, then isn't that what life is all about? Isn't that what success, whatever you deem success as, that's what it's all about?
And you know what else I loved about what he said when he was up there? He said, I am so grateful to each and every one of you because I know how much you've supported me, and I promise that I will continue doing my best because I know you guys have my back. And I was like, wow, that is really good, you know?
But I think that's all people want to know is that you're not doing it in vain.
Well, that's the difference between ego and spirit.
That you want to know that people support you. When things get bad, that you're supported. Or when things get good, people praise with you. There's not an ego about it.
Judging people. You know, Tim Tebow used to wear, on the black patches, he used to wear gospel. And for the championship game, he changed it. And the coach came running over to him and said, you can't change that. You can't. We're going to lose. It became a thing. So in the NFL, when he was praying, he used to pray after he scored a touchdown. He used to say a prayer. And people came down on him. So religion has turned into judgment, and that's the
religion has been judgment forever.
It's the wrong thing.
That's why I said there's an epidemic of judgment. Release it, let it go. You know, stop pointing fingers. Stop making somebody else wrong. And while you're sitting there with your superiority, pretending like you've got it all together and you're the only one who's right. No, when you do that, you stop the energy, you block the energy. Same way as if you can't take a compliment. You block the energy. And I'm thrilled to hear that you're going to go and have a great time at dinner and that you're going to learn something new. And the bottom line is that you're sharing your love and energy with those that you love as well.
Well, it's the first time in 20 years, 22 years, or 20 years, I'll say, 22 years in Florida that I've ever gone to dinner on a consistent basis with friends. Never done that. Never gone with Steve and Sally or with the Roberts. I've gone with my kids, that's different. I'm talking about with outside people. I never did that since I came to Florida. In New York, every weekend, I either have friends go or I made new friends there. It was always on the go, and I always found it really lacking. And one of the reasons I'm in this business is because I was always hanging around people, always doing things with people, listening to stories, listening to what you have to say, meeting Max. You know, whether I met her now or I met her 100,000 years ago is irrelevant to the fact of what we're doing now.
Right, because it's only the present moment that matters.
That's right, because tomorrow is based on what you do today.
Exactly.
So, but you know, it's going to be fun. I look forward to doing it, and people, for my birthday, everybody wants to do something. I don't tell them no. I say, okay, then let's do what we got to do. But
okay, so I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this opportunity then, because he does have a birthday coming up. We're not going to say what age he is. However, one of the things that I used to do when I was younger, I used to do singing telegrams. So one of my favorites is my Marilyn Monroe.
Didn't you do this to me at the studio up in Delray?
No.
It was her, wasn't it?
Probably.
It was her.
So is that okay?
Are you going to sing?
Happy birthday to you.
She loves to sing this one.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday to you. Woo! That was so great! Oh my goodness!
All right, and on that note, Freddie's going to compose himself. He hates it when people do things for him, but you must receive that gift. We're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Our preschool team provides personalized education and therapy services that are specifically designed to meet the unique needs of our children. These students are overcoming medical conditions that have been affecting their physical abilities since birth. Our specialized teacher and therapists understand the critical role that occupational and physical therapy play in helping these young children to develop essential skills in their early education program. We like for the children to leave us as shining stars and enter the big world of kindergarten.
Welcome to Working Nurses Home Care, where your private care is our priority. We provide medical and supportive private duty care all under one agency serving Broward, Palm Beach, and the Treasure Coast. From long-term care and companionship to recovery support, our nurses, therapists, and home health aides are here for you. We accept most major insurances including United Medicare, Aetna, Humana, Oscar, Cigna, and Medicare. Count on us for care that you can trust. Call Broward at 954-916-7458 or Palm Beach at 561-409-0767. Visit us at www.workingnurseshomecare.com. At Working Nurses Home Care, we are here to serve and support.
Welcome to La Mesa Cafe Bistro, where every cup has a story. From freshly brewed coffee to comforting, flavorful dishes, it's the perfect place to slow down and savor the moment. Open 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. from Tuesday to Saturday, and 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Sunday and Monday. Stop by and taste the difference at 48 Northeast 1st Avenue in Boca Raton.
Looking for great coffee and a place to unwind? Come to Tiki Coffee and Desserts. We serve gourmet coffee made fresh, rich espresso, smooth lattes, and handcrafted specialty drinks made just the way you like them. Pair it with one of our delicious desserts, from creamy cheesecakes to fresh pastries and sweet treats made to satisfy every craving. No matter what you're in the mood for, you can trust that it's been prepared with care and quality ingredients. Enjoy a warm, welcoming atmosphere where our friendly staff make you feel right at home the moment you walk in. Whether you're meeting friends, taking a break, getting some work done, or simply treating yourself, Tiki Coffee and Desserts is the perfect stop. Don't miss out on an irresistible experience you'll want to come back to again and again. Tiki Coffee and Desserts, the hottest new coffee shop in Boca.
Imagina que este es tu dinero y alguien te lo quiere quitar. ¿Quién es? El IRS. Adivina qué, quieren tu dinero y pueden tomarlo. Todos si quieren. Entonces, ¿qué haces? Usted contraataca dejando que nuestro equipo de expertos lo resuelva con el IRS para poder conservar su dinero. Llame ahora mismo y aprende gratis cómo podemos ayudarte a volver a ponerlo en tu bolsillo. 5 minutos de tu tiempo pueden ahorrarte miles de dólares.
You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddie S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape. The perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
On this day in 1776, during the American Revolutionary War, the British Army evacuates Boston, ending the Siege of Boston. On this day in 1861, the Kingdom of Italy was established. On this day in 1958, the United States launches the first solar-powered satellite, which is also the first satellite to achieve a long-term orbit. On this day in 1992, a referendum to end apartheid in South Africa is passed 68.7% to 31.2%.
All right, we're back.
Breaking news?
Breaking news.
What?
It's St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Is that why they put the 4-leaf clover when you kiss people?
That's mistletoe, that's Christmas.
I thought it was a 4-leaf clover, okay?
No. I've always wanted to find a 4-leaf clover though, I never have.
I found hundreds of them.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
Those are 3s, and you just can't see right, so that's
Like I said, there's the hating kind.
Ever want to go to Ireland and look for a 4-leaf clover?
Oh, I want to go to Ireland so bad.
It's beautiful. You will love it. It's gorgeous.
I went to Scotland. Is that Ireland?
No, it'd be Scotland.
No, that's Scotland.
Scotland is London, right?
Scotland.
London is England.
It's a city in Scotland?
No,
London is
England, I think.
I think you need my husband to come on and do a geographical.
Hold on. Are there 3 countries? Scotland, Ireland, and
England? And it's called the UK.
There's 3 of them.
Yeah, right. It's 3 different countries though, and 1 big island.
I never knew there was 3.
3 different countries, but 1 big old island.
I thought there was only 2.
That's crazy.
Because I went to London.
There might even be. There's Wales.
I think there's more than 3.
Yeah, that's why I was just sitting
Wales
here.
is another country.
I think the
Wales, Scotland,
and
Ireland,
and England. But
There's
I feel like
4.
Ireland is the one that's on the edge. Like they might kind of be their own thing. I'm unclear
Their own
on
thing?
Like kind of like maybe
Aren't
similar
you from
to
Scotland?
No, I'm English. Like
You're
through
from
my
England?
family's from Jamestown. Like my grandma has had all the documents and everything to trace my family back to Jamestown.
Wow.
Which is cool because most of the people died the first year.
And you made it. I mean, she made it.
Whoever
made it
it
out?
was made it, yeah.
Very
Wow.
cool.
That's impressive. Didn't know that about Maximilian.
Very cool. All right, you ready to wrap this up?
I love it.
Lorena, how do people reach you?
You can reach me at la@ishiftyourenergy.com. That's my email. Call my office, 954-647-5525. Leave me a message. I'll get back to you within 24 hours. Or you can visit my website also at ishiftyourenergy.com. Thank you.
Take today to shift.
Yes, let's shift it, baby.
As a matter of fact, tomorrow's the new moon. So, it's like ±3. So feel the energy. A lot of great things are happening.
What does that mean, ±3?
3 days variation on the energy. So 3 days prior to and 3 days after the new moon or full moon, whatever it is, you're going to feel the energy shift. So now was actually the perfect time to shift your energy.
Plus the spring equinox is happening on the 20th.
Oh.
So
What does that mean?
That is a specific time as the rotation of the Earth continues.
All the things you planted are now going to
Are
blossom
we going in a straight line or are we crooked?
As a matter of fact, yes, things stop moving backwards on the 20th also, and then they go full swing ahead by the 24th.
Does a planet really swing backwards?
No, it stays still.
It
but
doesn't
it
move?
feels like it's like Mercury retrograde. It's not really that the planet goes backwards. It's just that it stays stuck in one spot.
What do you mean one spot? It's not moving?
It's not moving. It's not moving forward. It's not moving forward.
Do you know why the Earth spins the way it does?
Because Atlas has it on its finger and he's going like
No,
this.
because we were hit by a meteorite that almost destroyed the Earth. And it turned it on its axis. And that's where that spin has been consistent.
There's actually a Tyrannosaurus that is up for auction. They're thinking $5 million it's going to go for. I can't believe it's only going to go for $5 million. If you ask me,
No,
I think it's pretty amazing.
Before the dinosaurs. I'm talking about when the Earth was being formulated.
So when the meteor fell and
it turned.
But it was also
sphere.
during dinosaur age when it was hit by a comet. And
yes,
then,
that happened, and that wiped everything out.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny how we spin at a certain degree, unlike any other planet? If the other planets spun at the same speed that we do, there'll be life on those other planets.
Ask Zachary, there is.
There is.
Well, Zachary's dating one.
Yeah. And the other thing.
Tune into our morning show.
And before we go, don't forget that Friday you are openly invited to meet us at Brayman's. It's an open birthday party. Don't expect me to invite you personally. You are invited. Here's the invitation. Because people have told me, oh, nobody invited me. So yes, Max, you are invited.
Whoa, you didn't invite me.
You see? That's the reaction. Yes, you are invited. Everybody's invited.
I didn't get my paper invitation in the mail. Oh, so you're saying there isn't one?
We don't do that no more because it costs $7 to mail a letter. So everybody
It does.
is invited to come down.
That's only because their letter is like 10 by 15. Of course it's going to cost $7 to mail that
Well,
thing.
everybody seems to think that unless we name them, that they're not invited. So Mr. and Mrs. all of you, you're invited. You know, I don't want you to think that we're leaving you behind. There's just so many people that we know. And Max, yes, you're here. Anytime you're in front, Elena, you're here and you're in front of me. Alicia, yes, you are invited. Unless you name them, they think that they're not invited. So do that thing you do.
Not easy being you.
What do you mean not being me? It's
No
you
one,
too.
no one texts me.
No, they complain to me. There's a big difference.
All right, Max, how's that project going?
My braid?
Her braid.
It's almost,
Are you going to do that all day?
Yeah, so this is Dawn's, and I cut hers way too long. Like a beginner, you should
What are you going to do with that rope?
I'm gonna braid the whole thing, and then I'm gonna give it to Dawn.
And then what?
I don't know.
No,
She
you
can
have to put
tie
it
it on
somewhere.
whatever she could.
I'm finishing mine.
She could
tie
make
my-
a noose for you.
Put on your keys.
No, have you ever heard of this? I have a TV, right? So the cache.
The cache?
The cache is full.
Yeah.
So you have to unplug it and then replug it.
Really?
Yeah.
You
I've
ever
never
heard of
had
this?
to do that to my TV. That
I never
sounds
heard
like more of a phone or computer
Yeah,
type of thing. I've
But
never had to
it's-
do that
it's
to my
the router
TV.
and the TV. It's a smart TV. And the cache is full. So I have to unplug it. So we hooked up the Roku to it. Now it's beautiful. But have you ever heard a TV being full?
Yes, as a matter of fact, my husband had to do that too about a month ago.
And then what happened?
It took a couple of times where he had to clear the cache, but then finally now it's working with no problem whatsoever.
So he kept doing it over and over?
Just
We've been doing
twice.
this for a week.
Twice he
like
had
10
to do it.
times and it still fills up.
Wow.
Gio said to leave it overnight unplugged to see if that worked, because sometimes the stored energy, you talk about energy shifting, the stored energy in the TV is what messes it up. I don't know.
Interesting.
Did you ever hear that?
Never
I
heard of
almost
it.
put another TV in there.
All right, have a great day, everyone. Stay safe. No drinking and driving, please. Happy St. Patty's Day. May the luck of the Irish and the leprechauns be with you.
Play Lotto today because green means moolah.
We'll see you tomorrow. 9 a.m. drive time.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.